the fact that she's already on that 4.2, right? She's already doing fine, or yeah, she's doing fine, yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
And so when she knows she now has a new goal, right, of setting that 4.5, and she wants to achieve
yeah,
that.
yeah.
And to
For the
me,
apart, so she wants the apartments.
yeah, for the discount, right, or something.
Yeah, so she
Yeah,
needs
a
she needs
discount.
4.5 to get the discount for the new apartment because she
Yep.
wants to move out because she lives with her brother and she hates that it's like because obviously she puts on this whole thing
Mm.
where people think that that's weird or she wants to be seen as like a she wants to be seen as a particular way and living with your brother isn't the way to be seen.
Yeah, exactly. So,
Yeah,
but for me, something that resonates with me is when she was obviously just living her normal life, she's already got a pretty high score, right? Out of five, 4.2 is pretty respectable. But it's the
yeah,
fact that when she has this new goal of achieving this number and actually actively tries to get that number, she actually fails. And it's something that you see in life. I see it all the time as well. Um, just an example. This is a bad example, but let's say you're playing a video game,
yeah.
and well, it's a ranked video game, right? And you want to get this like rank really hard.
Right.
Yeah, yeah. You
Heavy.
want to get like I don't know, like League or something. You want to get like platinum, right?
Yeah, sure.
And you're like I don't know, bronze or something,
Yep,
or silver. And
yep.
if you only focus on trying to get that goal, so in her case it's the 4.5, in us let's just say it's platinum, you actually most of the time do worse and actually regress rather than progress because you forget on
Because it's something you're aiming for,
it's
isn't
no,
it?
it's
I don't
because
know. Sorry.
you forget about the process. You're so focused on the end goal that you actually forget how to get to the end goal. And so you just changing your mindset of just not focusing on the process rather than the end goal, you actually forget what you're doing in the process and actually moves you back. I've experienced it myself, and that's why I believe in the
Wait,
saying, trust the process, where don't be so heavily focused on that end goal. Just let it, just focus on what you're doing in the
concentrate.
process.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
and you
I'm trying
eventually
to
get
figure
to
out
that end
myself.
goal.
Sorry.
Yeah, that's fine. But then you eventually get to that end goal. I think it's clear to see here that that could be something that Charlie might have been sort of trying to implement. As obviously the whole thing is about socioeconomic status, but it could have been like a hidden sort of mantra that he sort of believes in, and shows that her trying to get this 4.5 actually messes like what's the word, regresses her back rather than progresses.
So do you think that so you think that her aiming for that instead of focusing on the process of getting better
Yeah, if she
was
just no,
yeah,
and the process for her is just life, right? Because she's getting based judged on her life. So if she just focused on her life rather than the 4.5, she'd get there. Because she's
but
already
then
at
it's
4.2, and she was just so focused on getting it so quickly and forgot that it takes time. It's just she's fucked up, and that's what happens. Like she
yeah.
wanted it so quickly because obviously she got told she needs it. What's she trying to do? She's trying to rush it, but you can't rush something like that. You can't rush
Yeah.
like it's like yeah, it's just you can't rush that
It's just she
process
gets that like opportunity to go because her mate who's like a real high baller invites her to the
to the
wedding to see
wedding.
the
Yeah,
speech. Yeah, and then obviously like to her that's another lesson. They literally take this interaction from a long lost friend. Like usually in a normal setting, having an old friend reach out to you and be like, look, I want you to speak at my wedding. You'd be like, be deeply touched by that. There's a lot of emotional connection, even
yeah,
though you might have drifted over the years. You're like, man, the fact that they've come back to me and they said, I want you to speak at my wedding, you'd be pretty honored, right?
yeah,
But
exactly. Yeah,
for her, the brutality and the twisted nature of the situation and the life that they live is that all she saw it was like this stepping
it's,
stone up to a
yeah,
better rating. Like she did not like it's like I was talking about before. Like everything they do is selfishly motivated. All she wanted to
yeah,
do was go to the wedding because she was gonna get 4.5 and she was gonna get the discount, so she was gonna get out and get her new apartment. It's just all highlighting, the worst parts of human nature,
mhm,
which is brought to life through this poorly designed, twisted, and bitter social system.
yeah. That's completely agree with you. It's just like to me, like I said, it's just if you if she just focused on being herself, be trusting that process, she would be fine. It's just like the fact that this having this goal opportunity come out, it brought out all her selfish behavior even more, and actually like messed up in the end. Like she fucked up, and she's gone from 4.5 to zero, right? Yeah, to zero,
Yeah, yeah, I
or
think she got
4.2 to zero. Sorry, yeah.